everyone, this is your girl Janae Michelle from This Curvy Girl's Life, and I am here today to bring you this very glam look. As you can see, this is definitely a holiday inspired look with a gold eye and a red lip. So if you'd like to see how I completed this beautiful look, then please stay tuned. So let's get started. So we are starting with a clean face. We're going to start with our Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer. If you've been watching me, then you know this is one of my all-time faves to use. I'm also going to go in with Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And you see here I'm putting some on my lid and underneath the eye. Putting it underneath the eye definitely helps my concealer settle in really well and also helps prevent creasing. So now I'm going to get started with my eyebrows, and as usual I'm going in with the Coffee Eye Pencil by MAC, and I usually like starting off by lining the bottom of my brow and then going in and then just kind of defining the shape on the top. So now I'm going in with the Benefits Browsings in dark, and I love using the powder side just to kind of give that color and definitely fill in any of the sparse areas. And then I will use the wax side to just keep my hairs in place. So as you see here, I'm just lightly filling in, and then I'll go in with the wax. So you can see how it does a really good job at just filling it in, and then adding the wax on top, as you see I'm doing here, just kind of keeps the brows in place. So once we are done with the eyebrows, or at least with this portion of the eyebrows, I like to go in and kind of feather out the very front. And then I like to go in with my MAC Cosmetics concealer, and I love to just kind of clean up the bottom of my brow to give me just a nice, very clean look to it. And so this is definitely going to give you kind of like that freshly done brow look. So there are times when I will do the very top of the brow too. The thing about lining the top of the brow is I actually do not go into any more of the concealer. I only use what's already left on the brush. And then I just love to use my fingers just to blend everything out. And you see here how it definitely gives you a definite shape. So now using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, I just love using this because it definitely just makes the hairs just stand out very well. And I really like that. So here you can really see how it's just bringing the hairs out and giving it really great definition. So Groundwork, the Prolonged Paint Pot, you guys already know that I love using this as a base for my shadows. And since I am using a gold shadow for my lid, I thought using this will definitely help the color pop once I'm ready. So first we're going to go in with Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, and this is going to be our transition color. I absolutely love this for a transition color, especially for women of color. It's just such a great color to use. So I definitely recommend picking up Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. So as you see here, the key to this look is blending. So then I'm going to go into Mocha, which is also by Makeup Geek. And I am using this as really a guideline. So I am putting this on the outer corner of the eye, that V shape, and I'm really using this to kind of define that V. And what's going to make this really easy is now that I'm going into Corrupt by Makeup Geek, which is a black, I kind of already have a guideline because I use the dark brown to kind of give me that look. So this works out perfectly because now I'm not putting in too much, and I actually don't need as much of the dark color because I've already added the dark brown. So here I'm going to just really blend it out. The key to this look is to blend, 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 because I am using a gold look, but I did want this to kind of have a, what is the word? I did want it to have a smoky effect to it, but I didn't want the smokiness to be too heavy. So now I really want to blend that out, but keep it dark, but blend it out. So now we're going into our Buxom palette, and we're going to start off with I believe this one is called Mink Magnet by Buxom. And I absolutely love this. So on camera, it does not look gold, but this is actually a very beautiful gold shadow, and it actually already has primer in it. So this is one of those shadows that you can use on its own without primer as well. So now that we've added that shadow, we definitely just want to make sure that it is well blended so there are no harsh lines. And so I am using the same brush that I used to actually add my transition color when we first started this look. So you just really want to make sure this is blended out very well. So you want to basically blend, 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 blend until your hands hurt so there are no harsh lines. So now we're actually going to go into another buxom color, and this one is called Invite Only, and it's this really beautiful brown, but it is a lighter brown than my complexion, so I thought it would be perfect just to put over that concealer, but yet still give me a highlighted brow. So next we are going in with our Prolong Wear Concealer by MAC. And I did go ahead and put on my lashes. And I also went on ahead and did my wing liner just because I have to get so close to my mirror. I figured it would be easier to do it off camera. So now we're just going in and we're using concealer with a damp beauty blender, and we're blending out a little bit under our eyes. I'm really hitting up some of the darker areas, so the high points of my cheeks are a little bit darker, around my mouth is a little bit darker. So I'm actually almost using this as not only as a concealer, but also as a color corrector. So I'm just really using the sponge to just blend out all the lines, making sure there's no little areas where there's extra concealer. So as you see here, I'm just really going in with that sponge. So now I'm using the Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, and I'm actually using this to kind of set my face overall. So I'm not only putting it under my eyes and around my mouth and cheeks, but I'm going ahead and dragging that down to my neck and just kind of doing an all over set. So as you see here, I really haven't done any foundation. I just did concealer and powder. So then I'm going in with CoverGirl's bronzer in Ebony Bronze, and I am going to bronze the hollows of my cheeks and just a little bit around my temples, and then I may do a little bit around the neck area as well. So now I'm going in with Champagne Pop on a fan brush, and I'm just going to put that on the high points of my cheekbones, and I'm also going to add some to my chin, my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow as well. And then I'm going in with one of my favorite blushes. This is Raisin by MAC. And this is probably one of those blushes that I use pretty much every day. It's just that kind of standard look for me. But I also love it for this particular look, since I'm going so glam on the eyes. I want to keep the cheeks very subtle as well. So now I'm just finishing or setting the face with a little bit of Fix Plus, and now I'm going to go in with some Roller Lash by Benefits. So I am going to use this really on that inner corner. So where my falsies didn't come all the way in, I'm going to make sure that my actual lashes are coated well so that they blend in well with the concealer. So, or I'm sorry, with the lashes. So now I'm going in with Corrupt, which was the matte black by Makeup Geek, and I am just kind of putting this under my lash line at the bottom of my eyes, and I'm really just going to kind of blend that out. I'm also going in with a little bit more of that Cocoa Bear, which I'm going to help to use to blend out the black from the Corrupt as well. So we're also going to go in with a little bit more of that gold, which was the Mink, what was that called? Mink Magnet under our eyes. And then we're going to put that right in the center. And then on our inner corners, we're actually going in with Makeup Geek's Shimma, which I absolutely love. It's this very bright, shimmery color that is perfect to just brighten up the corner of the eyes. So now we're going to go in with our L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. This is one of my favorite lower lash mascaras that I just love to use. I just think that it works absolutely perfect. So for our lips, we're going to go in with Cherry Lip Pencil by MAC Cosmetics. And we are not only going to line our lips, but we're actually going to fill in the lips with the lip pencil as well, because this will definitely help our red lipstick adhere and stay and really have a matte finish once we're all done. So for our red lipstick, we are of course going in with Ruby Woo by MAC Cosmetics, because we want that very matte lip, and it's just going to make it pop with this gold eye. So this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. As you can see, it is a very glamorous look, but it's also a very fun look. Perfect for the holidays and definitely wearable for this upcoming New Year's Eve. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to drop any comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you, and I will see you soon. Bye.